let's do our makeup, like right now. As you can see, it's dark as hell in this room. That's because it is bedtime. It is literally bedtime. You know, do you ever just get in those moods where you're like, let me do my makeup? And I'm gonna take you guys with me and, you know, give you the long-awaited secret to my flawless makeup. No one asked for this. This is how Ronica does her makeup. I'm gonna put all the details of the stuff on the screen because honestly, I can't be asked to be doing this every 5 seconds. I have to use this blue stuff to tone down my foundation, and it was so crazy. Like a light bulb went off in my head when I discovered this stuff. I would find a foundation and I'm like, this is literally my skin color. But then when all is said and done, I look like a penny. Like me and Abraham Lincoln were 20. I just looked like a tomato. It was just very warm. And that's when I realized that I have cool undertones. Stood up and they said to buy this stuff. So here I am. Where are all my makeup brushes? I'm gonna take this brush from Sephora. I'm gonna use the big side and I'm just gonna blend that out. I don't use a lot. I always have foundation left over just on my hand and I forget it's on my hand and then I put my clothes on and I get makeup all over. So remind me to wipe this off. And I know this is super controversial, but I don't put makeup on my forehead. Like I don't put foundation on my forehead. And honestly, like I know I'm probably supposed to, but until I find a way to do that where it doesn't look ugly, I'm gonna keep doing what, like everyone's always like, oh yeah, we can tell when you guys don't put makeup on your forehead. Like, sorry. Like I've been experimenting with it, but nothing has like clicked where it's like, yeah, this will work. But anyway, moving on to concealer. My placement is specific to my face shape. So if you have the same face shape as me, you might want to tune in a little bit more. If you don't, just relax. But I do have a round face, always have, always will. So my concealer placement is with the goal to keep everything as close to my T-zone as possible and to not bring it out. Oh my gosh. You guys remember in like 2016 when we were all doing the like triangle thing? That would not be good for a round face. I think I probably have a picture of me. Oh my gosh. Am I bold enough to put this up? Like when I first started makeup and I was doing that? OMG. Can you see how fat my face looks? Like that's what we're not gonna do. So if you have a round face, trust me, just keep it as close to the middle of your face as possible. I do put concealer on my forehead. That's the thing. I put concealer here to highlight the forehead. I just don't put foundation on my forehead typically. I do a little bit and you'll see. I'm gonna put some on the eyelids to prepare them for eyeshadow. Now, this is my everyday makeup routine, so the eyeshadow is not dramatic. So if I lost you at eyeshadow for a second there, don't go away. I promise it's very chill eyeshadow. And one thing I've learned over the years, which honestly, it shouldn't have taken me years to learn this because people were saying, but you're supposed to wait for your concealer to dry a little bit. But I would just fucking. And even when you're patting it in, make sure you're keeping it there. Don't start dragging it all of a sudden now. Like, remember the whole point is to keep it here if you have my face shape. So I'm gonna finish blending this and I will be back. I'm back. So next we're gonna move on to blush and contour. Honestly, I used to think that blush was just for white people. Like, I think a lot of us did, to be fair. Just because the question was always, do black people blush? You know, like, is that something that we do? And I just go on my nose, connecting it to my brow bone a little bit, like that. Like that. And then I don't know if we're like supposed to do this. I haven't seen anyone do it in a while. It might be one of those outdated makeup things that I still do. But again, I have a round face, so don't like to put my contour here because I feel like that just makes my cheeks even bigger than they already are. I love my cheeks, by the way. I just don't love them that much. So I like this. So yeah, that is my contour placement. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend that out, and I blend out my cheek ones with that leftover foundation on my hand. Just so everything blends together. So yeah, that's that. But yeah, like I was saying, blush was just one of those things where once I saw people like start, I literally said I wasn't gonna do that and now I'm doing it. Once I saw black people start to do it, I was like, guys, are we for real? Like, what are we doing? But honestly, those of you that wear blush will know the days that you don't wear it, you just feel like something's missing. So my favorite is the one from Glossier. And honestly, have you guys been seeing like black women that wear pink blush and they're like describing their comment sections and it's always like, oh honey, like have you tried orange blush or like purple blush? Like it looks so much better on your skin tone. And they're like upset about it. So here's the thing, right? Hot take for a second. Obviously you can wear whatever you want, but I genuinely think people are just trying to help. Cause like certain pinks will look good on certain skin tone, but people just be putting blush on sometimes. Like I had to say it, and it's giving clown makeup. So like as annoying as it is when people tell you about your makeup, like I'm sure people will have stuff to say about the way I'm doing my makeup right now. And as much as you want to just do what you want to do, listen with your ears. Then I'm just gonna blend out my nose really quick and I'll be back. All done. Then the next step is for me to blend in this forehead a bit more. As I promised, I can see it. I'm fixing it. I'm just gonna take more of that foundation from my hand and just blend it. I'm really just patting it into it basically. And now it's time for powder. For me, I go in with this pressing, is it a pressing powder? This is like the compact powder, whatever we call this. I'm gonna take that and go over my eyelids with that first. Sponge up whatever oils are on there. So I have very oily eyelids, which is a very annoying sentence to say. And then I'm gonna go in with my Laura Mercier loose setting powder. I'm gonna put that on my hand. Your hand really is the best palette. By the time I'm done with my makeup, my hand just looks ridiculous. Take that and go over all the areas that I put the concealer on. Guys, I didn't put primer on. That's actually so tragic. I'm literally gonna wash this right off. like I said, it's the middle of the night. Like this is my everyday routine, but this is coming right off. But I use the e.l.f. same one everyone uses. But then I'm gonna go back in to the places I want to highlight with more powder. The powder is on. We're gonna set the face. I can't believe I forgot to put primer on. But I'm gonna use this e.l.f. I usually use this, but I don't have a lot left. And again, I'm just rinsing this makeup off afterwards, so that would be a waste. And obviously, go ahead and spray the face. And this one is really runny, so I don't like putting on too much. And then I'm gonna take this Dollar Tree fan and just speed up the process a little bit. So this is the bronzer I use. Honestly, I would be so bold as to say, if you're just starting out with makeup, buy literally everything I just put on and that I'm gonna put on, because it's very simple and straight to the point. So I'm gonna put on my bronzer with this fluffy brush, also from Sephora, and I'm gonna put that in this area here. Don't like, you see where it's going. I don't know how to describe it. Same thing on the other side. Okay, now I'm gonna do my eyebrows. But my eyebrow routine is very simple and almost non-existent. Where is it?
What the fuck is it?
No, for real, where is it? I'm gonna take this, which is pretty pigmented, so a little goes a long way. I got it from like Walgreens or something. And this random spoolie. I feel like we all have a random spoolie in our makeup collection. So grab your random spoolie and first just very lightly, because again, this one's very pigmented, just go over your eyebrows a little bit. Just literally just like place it there. Don't even try to color it in, just put it there. Then take your random spoolie and just brush the pigment out. And then brush up the very front. There's very little difference between the before and the after, which is why I said it's almost non-existent. My eyebrow fullness, I'm pretty satisfied with it, so I don't do too much to my eyebrows. Maybe in the future I will, but for my everyday look, I don't have time for all that carving and stuff. Okay, eyebrows are done. As you can see, nothing special, nothing to write home about. We're nearing the end. Actually, no, we're not. We have like 3 more steps. But this is the fun part, I promise, because it is time for eyeshadow. And like I said, I promise it's very chill. I'm gonna take the lightest color and I'm gonna put it at the very center. Oh shit, I didn't want it all the way over there. You guys are distracting me. But you wanna put it at the center of your eye and like close to like the inner crease. Then take the medium brown color and go in the middle right above that, and then you guessed it, the darkest color, this one right over that. And then I'm gonna work backwards and do all of that again from top to bottom, and then highlight a little bit more with this light color. See, very chill. So yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing to the other eye and I will be back. Done. I also am a fan of like the puppy dog liner, so I take like the pencil and I go in my waterline, nothing crazy. Also I have like, I don't know why it's, guess whose camera just died? Anyway, as far as lashes goes, this is what I do. I am a huge fan of those DIY individual strip lashes. The only thing is, I was a little bit too much of a big fan. My eyelashes suffered a little bit, so I'm trying to stay off of them for a while and get my lashes back to what they were. The last step is obviously lips. But I can't stress to you how hard it is for me for some reason to find a cool brown lip liner. This is just not brown enough. So I have to be creative and go over the lip liner that I just put with a black lip liner. But the basic placement is, you know, all around the lip and then just bring the brown in a little bit like this. With the black lip liner, you're gonna have to be more precise. Basically, I like a defined Cupid's bow. I'm not with all that Kim Possible type stuff. I don't press too hard with this because this is supposed to blend with the brown I just put on, not overpower it. And then I go in with this pink lip gloss. Don't ask me where I've got this from. I've had this since the beginning of time and there's literally not even like a name on it. Pretty sure I got this from like Dollar General, so it really doesn't matter. Just any pink lip gloss, just put that on the center. Very subtly. And the last step, of course, is just some lip gloss. Also don't know where I got this from, and it also doesn't matter. Actually, I do know where I got this from. It was a random campus event, like my freshman year. They just gave out lip gloss. But yeah, bring defined Cupid's bows back. Like let's chill with all the overlining. Time for the final reveal. I always say this, but my makeup's never fully done until I take my headscarf off, because you know headscarves be leaving like a defined makeup skin line. So yeah, I just go back in with my foundation brush and get rid of any harsh lines that I see. Oh my god, I look so cute. Like I want to go somewhere now, and it's literally 1 a.m. But I want to go somewhere now. Like I can't let this look waste. Are you kidding me? I'm so cute. This is the final look. This is the big secret. What's Ronica doing with her makeup? Like, what does she do? What's the secret? The secret's out, you guys. I'm sure the way I do my makeup will change in the next coming years, because if there's one thing about makeup, the more you do it, the better you get at it. Yeah, I'm about to go take some pictures because I look cute. Bye-bye. Peace and love.